What's up, everyone? It's Charlie from It's Simple here. I know I haven't been posting in a while, but welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about Interstates We Need Part 3. So let's get right into this video. As usual, before we go any further, I was just wondering if you guys might consider liking and subscribing. The viewership has been great. We're at 80 something subscribers now, and not to mention, tons of comments are rolling in, so thank you. I should mention today we are going to be seeing lots of really nice fan made ideas, and I will make some of my own at the end. But without further ado, let's head on over to our first one. Our first fan made idea is by whatsFettucine. So thank you, and she had some ideas about how to make I27 much better. So now your ideas are coming into action. Enjoy. So starting off with the southern extension of what is Fettucine wanted. So first we're gonna have it head south to meet I-20 in Big Springs, and then meet I-10 somewhere on its way to San Antonio, and then it will then end at I-69 W and I-35 in Laredo. So that's a pretty good extension. It gives more Rio Grande, it helps get traffic along, and it gives Amarillo another connection, and Lubbock. So, nice job. Now let's head on and see how the northern expansion would look like. So, northern, after heading north from Amarillo, what is Fettuccine decided that it should hit Garden City and Dodge City, which I completely agree with. Those cities could really use it, so it would hit one of those, then head up to meet I-70 near Colby, and after that, it would enter Nebraska, and then meet I-80, and then head into South Dakota, where it'd meet I-90, and then shortly after that, I made it so it hit Pierre. So that way we get the state capital. Last part of I-27 would go north from Pierre, head into North Dakota, meet I-94 in Bismarck, then it would head up to the Canadian border. However, there would be a spur going from Minot to Grand Forks, so that would be really useful for any traffic heading to the airbase, and it would help people heading to Grand Forks. And anyone who enters from Canada, they could just use that road to get to I-29 and eventually I-94 without having to go through Bismarck and then Fargo. So, yeah. So, what is Fettuccine's second highway was Interstate 31, which I think is pretty good. Plus, it gives 70 a reason for having Lyman as a control city. So, this would really help traffic heading to Lyman and Amarillo and Dallas. So, it's without further ado, let's see I-31. So I-31 would start out on I-45 in Enos, Texas, which is south of Dallas. It would then head on US 287 through downtown Dallas and then north to Wichita Falls. After that, it would then head even further north to Amarillo, and from Amarillo, it would then head north to Lyman in Colorado, where it would then end. And in between, it would travel through New Mexico. So I think this could really be a good route. And thank you, What is Fettuccine, for I-27 and I-31. Our next fan-made highway is from John Fitzpatrick's, who wanted to see I-72 extended west, like many of us do. So he wanted to go all the way out to Colorado, but I could not make that happen. I'm sorry. So instead, I have extended it all the way to Colby in Kansas. Well, it hit St. Joseph's, and I've also made a spur route north. So let's go investigate that. So as you can see here, I have two possible ending places for I-72. One of them would be at I-29 in St. Joseph's. The other one would be at I-70 in Colby. So both of those would work. And also I've made a route north, I-170, I've extended it. 172, I apologize. So I've extended it north to go ahead and meet I-389 so that way it proves as a connection. Our next interstate is by a friend of the channel, David Tosh. So he wanted a highway in between Kennewick and Wrightsville in Washington State. So I have decided instead of making I-9, because I feel like the designation could be better used later on, I have decided to make it uh 382 and I-182. So enjoy. So as we can see, I-182 would start out from Richland, and then it would then head up, and then it would eventually go to Ritzville. I-382 would head from the south part of the Tri-City area from I-82, and then end at I-182. That way there's a connection from both parts. And it'll make a whole kind of loop around the city. So that is what I think of that. Thank you, David Tosh. Alright, so this is my own idea, so this will be the last one of the video. So as you can see, I-83 currently goes from Baltimore to Harrisburg, but I have a northern extension. So first we're going to have it head on I-81 for a little bit, and then it would split off on US 15 or US 22 for a little bit. And then after that, there are two possible routes. One of them would take US 15 up to I-80 and then take I-180. The other one would just head on over to I-99 and State College and then take that the rest of the way up to Williamsport. So either of them could work. And I was thinking we just make the rest of the I-99 that's not being part of I-83 into possibly we could make it into I-383, I-370, and whichever route is not used to be I-83, the other route should be I-483. As you can see here, the I-99 route would then follow I-99's route all the way up to Williamsport, and the other would follow US 15 and then I-180 all the way up to Williamsport, and then continue as US 15. No matter what, they would end, both routes would end there and start up as I-83 and US 15. After that, it will continue as US 15 till it meets I-86, and then it will continue on I-86 till we meet I-390, and after that, it would head up I-390 till it meets I-90 outside of Rochester, and that would be the end of the highway. Thank you to everyone who has helped me make this video. I appreciate you guys all. And before we go, I just want to remind you guys again, go check out the community page, guys. We have a lot going on. We have some nice tournament. We have our interstate tournament that's in full blow. I-5 might be on the way to the final. I don't know. Who knows? And also, I'm proud to announce that we have started selling t-shirts. So if you want to buy a t-shirt with the Geography Made Simple logo on it, go ahead and head over to community. It says more information about, and go ahead and email me at geographymadesimple@gmail.com if you want a t-shirt, if you have any video ideas, or anything else. So yeah, thank you guys, and see you next time.